Now what we want to do is find the linear equation of best fit. This will be called a linear regression equation, and the calculator will find the slope and the y-intercept for us. The regression options are found by pushing the Stat key and arrowing over to Calc. So let me do that. I'm going to press my Stat key, and I'm going to arrow to the right over to Calc, and you'll notice a number of regression options. Numbers 1, 2, and 3 are actually statistical computations, but if we start at number 4, you'll notice that we actually get linear regression, quadratic regression, cubic regression, quartic regression, another linear regression where they put it as a plus bx. That number 9 is natural log regression, 0 is exponential regression, A is power regression, then we have what's called logistic regression, sine regression, and then we go back to the beginning. Now our only focus is on linear regression, and I'm going to use the one that's number 4 because it looks like my mx plus b, and so I have ax plus b, and I like that one because the b does actually signify the y-intercept, rather than the one that was farther down, which had the a and the b actually reversed. It had the b as the coefficient of x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose option 4, and you'll notice linear regression appears on the home screen. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get L1 and L2. I'm going to tell the calculator to use L1 and L2. Now the defaults are L1 and L2, and so it's not actually necessary to do this next step as long as I put my data in L1 and L2. But if by chance you didn't, you would need to go through these steps. Now you'll notice L1 and L2 are in yellow above the 1 and the 2 keys. So in order to get L1, I would go second, number 1, and it would type the L1. And then I need a comma, and the comma is located right here on the key that's above the 7 key. So I'll press the comma, and I'll get L2. Now, at this point in time, I'm going to actually press another comma, and then I'm going to press the vars key. You'll notice I have these steps on the sheet, so I'm going to press the vars key. I'm going to arrow over to yvars. I'm going to pick function, and I'm going to pick y1. What this step is going to do by doing this vars set of steps is it's going to actually find the equation of the line, and it's going to put it in my y1. Again, if I don't want to graph the particular linear equation that I get, that step isn't necessary either. So if I just want to get the equation and my data is in L1 and L2, I could have actually just done the linear regression step, the option 4, and just pressed enter, and I'd get what I would want. But I've gone a little bit farther. I've said I want to make sure my data is used from L1 and L2, and I want to put the equation in my y1. Now if I press enter, you'll notice it gives me an equation. It says y equals ax plus b, where a is 2400 and b is 15,200. Now if I ask for this on your piece of paper, if I ask for this as an assignment, I would like to see more than just what's on the calculator. I would like to see you actually write down the equation. So you would write down 2400x plus 15,200 would equal your y. And even better, if the variables are not x and y, I would expect you to put in the appropriate variables. Now, let's look at our y equals for a second. You'll notice if I go to my y equals, it did also put that equation into my y equals just as I said it would. And if I press the graph, you will notice it's drawn the line. Again, the line will not go through all of the points unless I would have a perfect fit. And this is not a perfect fit. So now we've found the equation. We've noticed how it looks on the graph. Now we could actually use this to find and make some predictions about the data and about the situation.